still while the sun goes round. Distant winds making silent sounds. Daylight waiting to come relieve the night. So let it shine, 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 shine on me. Let it shine, 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 shine on me. Nothing left where the footprints stand. Roads ahead under scarlet sand. Twilight reaching like angels through the sky. Feel my moment and breathe it in. Search for skies that begin and end. Close my eyes so I can't see the light.
Hello from Tennessee, this is Jen. I'm glad you could join me. Welcome or welcome back. In this video, I am going to go out on a limb and assume that most of you, or not all of you, know me from Ryan Finds Truth over on YouTube. If not, you can check it out. My husband and I search for missing young adults and children. Right now, mostly focusing on the Summer Wells case and also Layla Santanello, but we're open to searching for anybody, for any case. If you want to ask us any questions, just feel free and hopefully we can give you some answers. I wanted to talk today about the other channel. I watched our last live over, and I don't usually do that, but I wanted to see how it went because, you know, I don't really know until I watch it. And I realized that a lot of people are asking me questions, and I'm kind of skirting around the answers because I'm scared to, I don't know, get in trouble by giving out too much of what I think. But when I was watching the live back, I realized that, you know, you were asking questions and Ryan would start answering, and I would just clam up and say, oh, we shouldn't talk about that. And that happened a lot. And, you know, thinking about that now, I feel kind of bad because you guys watch us for, you know, certain things, and talking about the cases, especially Summer Wells case, and you have questions, and you you have a right to have questions. I was thinking about, I'm like, you know, I do have a right to have answers. I have a right to have feelings, maybe even suspicions. And I just wrote down a few things that I noticed people were saying or asking, and I think I'd like to go through them and maybe be a little bit more candid with you. So people want to know what I think about finding people and what I do. So I just assumed that meant, how am I helping Ryan with finding people? I know some people think that I think I'm a psychic, and I'm not. I'm not a psychic. I have, you know, strong connections to energies, especially with people, places. And for me, I have to be in person to be able to, you know, give my feelings, or to open up my feelings to what's around me. And I know it's not a very good explanation, but I am really interested in the psychology behind everything, and the people, and how they're feeling, and what they felt, and what might have pushed them to do certain things, or I don't know, just dealing with the more emotional part of it, I guess, because Ryan's really, good at the research, like talking to people, getting suggestions for where to look, and coming up with plans for what we should do. And I go along. I also look. I right there beside him, looking, hoping to find something. But I also have my mind open to any feelings I might have about the places we go. And if we ever talk to somebody or come in contact with somebody, I like to get a feeling of where they're coming from and how they're feeling, and maybe that would help with the investigation. I don't know, but what I do, I think of myself as Ryan's sidekick almost, and we have, quite a banter going on and stuff, but we are totally, serious about what we do. And I just feel lucky that I can take part in these searches. So, and if I give any information or feelings or whatever that might help, then that's great. That is great. But I don't see myself as like the one who's going to find somebody or the one who knows things. I'm just not like that. I don't know if that answered your question, but that's my answer. And someone also mentioned how we put so much energy into searching, and it's true. We do, but we want to. And it's very frustrating because we haven't found any real physical evidence or anything. We've found things that have been interesting or, maybe important, but really our desire is to, find somebody and bring closure to people. And, we do put a lot of energy into it, but we wouldn't if we didn't want to. Also, yeah, someone asked if I would want to go to Ben Hill to search around, and my answer was yes, but not for the reason a lot of people might think. Like I talked about, using I don't call it a gift, but my ability to get a feeling for people and things and places. So, but I have to be there. I have to meet the person. And that would open so much up for me. I would like to go there and imagine what it was like for Summer living there. And, people might think that I don't have opinions and I don't have suspicions, but I do. I'm just really afraid that I'm going to say something and someone will, someone will get in trouble for what they didn't do, or someone will feel bad, for lack of a better word, by what I said, especially if it has to do with the family. And I'm sure you could imagine if someone is getting blamed for something like hurting their child, and they are, what do I want to say? That they are not guilty, that they didn't do it. And I can just imagine, going through that for these past 3 years that Summer has been missing. But at the same time, I believe in a thing called Occam's razor, something like that. And it's just the theory that what the simplest answer is most likely the answer. So I'm sure you can see where I'm going with that. Usually it does have to do with the family. So of course that's the first thing people are going to think about. And I'm just like everybody else. I agree. But I don't know. And I guess that's why I try not to give too many opinions. But how do I feel about where she was living, how she grew up? I can say I don't think it was in the best conditions. I can say I don't think that the children were given what they needed to be happy and healthy. Just from what I've seen, do I think their house was safe? No. But I know that they've renovated since then, so I can't say that anymore. But no, I don't think it was the best situation for Summer there. But that doesn't necessarily mean that her family did something to her. In my mind, what is the simplest idea, or the simplest explanation? It would be that she was hurt, terribly hurt, and it was an accident, but people freaked out about it and didn't do the right thing. In my mind, that's the simplest answer. And I hope, I hope that she's alive somewhere and she's fine, of course. But I hope it's not something worse, like some of these wild stories that people have. I hope it's not that, because some of the things people have come up with are horrible, horrible things. And, things so bad that YouTube doesn't really want us to talk about them. So, yeah, do I think something happened to her? Yes. I think something happened to her. I know something happened to her. Of course something happened to her. She's missing. But, like I said, I want her to be alive. But I don't think she is. And I don't know if that's the first time I've said that or not, but that's how I feel deep down. I hope I'm wrong. I do. And I'm not claiming that I know, because I'm not a psychic. I'm not, really, I'm not. So, another thing I'm confused with is the timeline of that day that was given. If that day went the way that is claimed, that was a busy, busy day. And Summer would have been exhausted. And I know she did fall asleep at least at one point in the car. So, yeah, she was exhausted that day. And going on that, I wonder if she really would have gone home and had a ton of energy to play around and stuff. I could see her possibly wanting to go downstairs and take a nap for a little while. But she is a kid, and kids have a lot of energy, so that could be wrong. So those are those are my feelings. And yeah, I don't want to get hate. I've already gotten hate for things out of my control, things I didn't even say, things that have nothing to do with this case. Because I'm very sensitive. So, I guess I just opened myself up to possible hate. What can I do? And also, I've been rambling. So I'm sorry if what I said, it makes no sense, but I try. And I know that, well, you're going to see this after, but Ryan and I are doing a live tonight. as we do usually on Sundays. And you know, I'm gonna try harder not to interrupt, and to try to take a chance and just go with the flow, I guess. Because watching that live from the other night, I really interrupted Ryan a lot, and I know that he was trying to give you answers that you want. So I'm going to try really hard not to do that so much anymore. Yeah, so that's that. And I have my reading. I guess I'm in kind of not a dark place, but a heavy place. Because, you know, what I just talked about, that's really heavy stuff to me. And for some reason, I have the feeling that I should talk about it. But also, my reading seemed to be a little bit tough. Well, I'll read it to you, and then I'll discuss it with you. All right. The earth is changing. You are at the center, and your power is strong right now. Use this to deal with that problem that has been plaguing you. Sell your item that is in the way. Show someone your feelings toward what they did to you in the past. Sever ties with the toxic one. This is the time to clear your life of the energy vampires and live for yourself. No one can be powerful if their energy is blocked. Be careful and take control. So you see what I mean? That's a little darker than usual. And I do think something's going on with the earth and atmosphere right now. I know it was recently a full moon, but I don't feel that's what it is. You know, and I thought I was feeling this heaviness because of the heat and physical stuff around me, but now I'm beginning to think there's some sort of, I don't know, not a dark energy, but like just an unsettled energy. And I think that shows in this reading, that if something is plaguing you, if your energy is being sucked out of you by an energy vampire, that's tough to deal with. It's a big deal. I'd be really curious to see what you guys think about that, or if you're also experiencing the same type of thing. I wonder if it's just me. I know last time I did a reading, a lot of people said they kind of felt that unsettledness. So I don't think it's just me, but let me know what you think. I'd also like to apologize yet again for the noise that you're hearing, around me. It's just I'm at the lake, and you're hearing lake noises. So I just really like to be out here on such a nice day. So I guess I'll see you guys next time, I hope. And I might go ahead with this discussion of our lives, not our lives, but our live shows, and talk to you about my perspective on them. So let me know what you think. If you did like this video and you'd want to see more, hit subscribe and like it for me. That would be great. See you next time. Bye.